Hi friends, before watching this video, like my video and subscribe it, and please press bell icon for more videos. Now, chapter number 1, similarity, exercise number 1.1 and properties number 1, 2, 3. We have learned properly. So, now we have to start about theorem. How to give the theorem and proof of that theorem. So first theorem is BPT, means basic proportionality theorem. It wholly depends on triangle. Now statement is given. If a line parallel to side of a triangle intersects the remaining sides in two distinct points, then the line divides the sides in the same proportion. This is the statement. While writing proofs of any theorem, read carefully statement and afterwards by practicing, learn by heart only that statement, because we can identify that statement is which type of statement and which type of theorem. Means according to theorem, that statement you must know. BPT means what? Which statement we are using, that you must learn. By our technique also we can keep in mind. BPT means what? Basic proportionality theorem. If statement given, then how to write proof, that you have learned in standard 9 last year. Before that, according to given, draw one rough sketch, this figure. In geometry we call figure. Sketch means what? Figure. In drawing we are telling sketch. So according to given statement, you have to draw one figure. Name it properly. What you have to prove, that right according to that figure. What is given, that according to right figure. And if any construction needed, then do it in that figure. And what you did that construction, what you make changes in that figure, that give return. And afterwards write proof of that theorem. How to give proof of that theorem? By using thinking, using previously proved theorems, axioms, properties. We can make theorems by using that. Formulas sometimes. Means establishing that steps that must be with logical reasoning, and that you have to give sequentially that proof with reasons. Then you will get mark. Now first of all we have to draw figure according to statements. Given statement. If a line parallel to side of a triangle, line parallel to side of a triangle, triangle has three sides. So any line we have to show parallel to the any side of a triangle. So we have to draw triangle and one line. In paper or in notebook, you have to draw figure here, write given to prove construction if it is, and write proof like this sequence. For your convenience, I am drawing here figure because I want to write something here. So draw a triangle. Now name it N. Now you have given ABC, so I am writing ABC. You can write element also. What else? A, B, C. 26 alphabets are there. We can use any, but write capital. Line parallel to side. I am showing line parallel to BC only. I am showing. Because what? Because you are generally practicing like this only. If I am solving theorem, then I am giving FIG, in triangle FIG is P, and drawing line parallel to A. Then line A is, that line L comes here to parallel to A. Then while reading it is very making difficult for me, not for students. So according to your standing, your sitting perpendicular to earth, then this also consider base BC. I am considering base AB, sometimes AC, sometimes drawing upward triangle. What else I can do? But you don't do. If you have more practice, then you can do. Anyhow, we can draw triangle, name it any name, and draw line parallel to any side. Side AB, side AC, or up side BC. I have drawn line parallel to side BC. Here to complete it. Now, again I am reading. If a line parallel to side of a triangle, if a line L parallel to side of BC, then intersects the remaining sides. Intersect means what you know. Intersection is here. Intersection is here. This line L is parallel to BC. The remaining sides are what? AB and AC. So intersection points are here and here. We have got two intersection points because line L intersect at a time is AB and AC also. So let's consider this point of intersection is P and this is Q, suppose. Again, if a line parallel to side of a triangle, if a line L I have given name parallel to side of a triangle, means this is the side, intersects the remaining sides AB and AC, intersects the remaining sides in two distinct points. Distinct means different. So different points they are intersecting this line here. So line L intersects side AB at point P. Line L intersects side AC at point Q. Then means in front of if that statement is given, and after then that statement you have to prove. So here up to this statement given part is. After then that part is you have to prove. Now here up to we have completed. Now after that what written? What you have to prove? The line divides the sides. This line divides the side. Which sides? AB and AC. In the same proportion. Same proportion you have to take. This line L cuts this side AB in two parts because of intersection point P. First part is AP, second part is PB. Suppose I have one chalk taken and cut into pieces. Same way. That two pieces we have got. So one piece is AP, second piece is PB. So AP upon PB, that ratio you have to take. And here line L cuts side AC in two parts, AQ and QC. So AQ and QC, that we have to take ratio. This AQ upon QC. Both are in same proportion. Same proportion means what? Numerator upon denominator is equal to numerator upon denominator. This ratio must be equal. A upon B is equal to C upon B. A upon B is one ratio. C upon D is one ratio. Both ratios are equal means in same proportion. Suppose A upon B's value is 3:2. C upon D's value is 3:2. Then 3:2, 3 are 3:2, both are simple. Means same. So both ratios are equal. Means same proportion. So AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC, that we have to show equal. This AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC, that you have to show. After then, what you have to prove? That according to right mathematical equation. Now given part, first part finished. First part, this figure, give name. According to that, given. What is given? In triangle ABC, line L parallel to side BC. This much given. And line L intersects side AB and BC. Side AB and side BC. Into points P and Q. In triangle ABC, line L parallel to side BC and line L intersects the side AB and AC. AC1. AB and AC into points P and Q. This is about given. Given anyhow you can write in your word. Now what you have to prove? AP prove means what you have to prove is after then part. AP upon PB is equal to AP upon QC. That we have to do. AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC. Now this you have to prove. Then what to do? Triangle, one triangle only we can see. If you observe carefully, then another triangle you can see inside. Triangle APQ. Two triangles we got. We have to use properties, some axioms previously proved theorems about triangles. Then we can solve this AP upon P. Now what will we learn before that? Solving basic proportionality theorem. Property number 1, 2, 3, 4 we have learned. So that properties we have to use in this theorem, basic proportionality theorem. Then it makes easy. So what to do? Join BQ and join PC. You will get again two triangles. Triangle PBQ and triangle PCQ. These two triangles again you will get. So totally 4 triangles we have got. According to that we have to give proof. Now one by one see. We will see one by one. We want left side AP upon P. Now construction what we did? Join PC and BQ or draw PC and BQ. That you have to write. Construction. If you make any changes in the figure, what is given in that, then write construction. If you construct anything there. So join or draw, PC and what? BQ. And now start to give proof. This is first triangle APQ. This is second triangle BPQ. This is third triangle BCQ. These 3 triangles you have to use. Suppose if you hidden this, then APQ we can see properly, BPQ you can see properly. So I will put one paper on that. As you can understand properly. See, in triangle APQ and triangle BPQ. Why I have taken these 2 triangles? Why not these 1 and 3? Afterwards I will give. Now see, in triangle APQ, AP side we got. In triangle BPQ, BP side we got. So left side is AP and PB. Means according to target of that to prove, we have to solve that theorem. Our target is what? To prove AP upon PB, means it comes to left side, and AP upon QC, it comes to right side. So first this we have to get AP PB ratio, AP upon PB. So these 2 triangles we have to consider, because AP and PB are the sides of triangle APP and triangle BPQ. These 2 triangles we have to consider. Take ratio of this. Which property we have to use? In triangle APQ, suppose we draw here one perpendicular height. For triangle APQ, this Q, suppose I am giving here S. In triangle APQ, QS is the perpendicular height, and in triangle BPQ, QS is the height. Because what? After extending this, you will get this height. So I will rub this. Means same height. These 2 triangles have same height. So their ratios is what? Property number 3. The ratio of these 2 triangles having same height is equal to the ratio of corresponding bases, is AP upon PB. That try to understand, that I am writing here. In triangle APQ and triangle BPQ, height is same. Alright, triangle APQ and triangle BPQ having same height. What you will get after same height then? Area of triangle APQ divided by area of triangle BPQ. Triangles having same height is equal to the ratio of their corresponding bases. Base of triangle APQ is AP, and base of triangle BPQ is BP. Is BP. All this is equation number 1. The ratio of areas of 2 triangles having same height is equal to proportional to their bases. Sometimes we can write angles of equal heights. That also let it. Now equation number 1 we got. Same way we have to find equation number 2. Equation number 2 how to find? Here AQ and QC. This ratio we want. So AQ and QC is here. So according to AQ and QC, these triangles we have to consider. Triangle APQ, we got side AQ. In triangle PCQ, we will get side QC. These two triangles we will consider. Then what will happen? If you draw a perpendicular like this from point P, from P to side AC, you will draw perpendicular. Suppose here S. Then PS is the height of this triangle APQ and PS is the height of this triangle PCQ. So height is same, then the ratio is what? Corresponding to their bases. Same rule you want to use here. So the ratio of areas of two triangles. Similarly, area of triangle APQ divided by area of triangle PCQ is equal to what? Height is same, then the ratio is what? Corresponding to their bases. AQ of 1 QC. All this is you are not hitting, so you are writing. Second, same reason you are writing proportional to their bases. These triangles have the same height is equal to ratio of their areas is proportional to their bases. This is equation number 2. This is equation number 1. Now, property number 4 we have learned that we have to use. Now we got already right side. This is our target. We will get through. Now left side are not equal. Left sides and left sides of both equations are not equal. Numerator is equal, but area of triangle BPQ and area of triangle PCQ not equal. So we have to show area of triangle BPQ and PCQ equal. Then left side is equal to left side we will get, and right is equal to right we can show. Theorem will finish. Okay. Now BPQ is where? See, where is BPQ? Here BPQ. PCQ is where? Here PCQ. So I will hide this. Only this consider. BPQ here and PCQ here. PCQ here. This also I am hiding. Two triangles you got this dotted and this dot. Okay. So before that I have taught what you can understand. This line is parallel to side BC. This property number 4 you can get immediately in mind. Property number 4 says triangle situated between two parallel lines, having same base, have areas equal. Means line L parallel to side BC, means line PQ parallel to side BC, and PQ is the base of these two triangles, triangle BPQ and triangle BPCQ. And writing means you can understand this part. See what will happen. This part also I will learn, means you can get clear cut idea. See now, in triangle BPQ and triangle PCQ, same base, and triangle situated between two parallel lines having same height. Property number 4 says so. These two triangles have same area. Okay. Here. Now write in triangle our target is what? BPQ and PCQ. We have to show same area. In triangle BPQ and triangle PCQ. PQ is the common base. And PQ parallel to BC. PQ is the common base and PQ parallel to BC. So triangle situated between two parallel lines having same base have area equal. That we have done in property 4. Now not necessary to write property number 4. This written only. The area of triangle BPQ is equal to area of triangle PCQ. This write equation number 3. If you want to write reason, then write here. Since the ratio areas of two triangles having same base, otherwise the triangle situated between two parallel lines having same base has area equal. Like this you have to write. But here I have mentioned that PQ is common base and PQ is parallel to BC. So triangle situated between two parallel lines and base is common given here. So their areas I am showing equal. So shown here equal. Enough this much only. Now from 1, 2 and 3, result number 1, result number 2 and result number 3, what we can see. Therefore from 1, 2 and 3, our target is what? We have to show these two areas are equal. So BPQ and PCQ have same area. So BPQ and PCQ have same area. Then we can cancel APQ upon BPQ. If we substitute value of PCQ here BPQ, PCQ's value here substitute here PCQ, then APQ upon BCQ here it will come. So here also APQ upon BPQ. So left side is equal to right side, left side is equal to left side. Then right side is equal to right side. Because why? We have shown this. Therefore from 1, 2 and 3, AP upon PB. Before that one step, right? Therefore from 1, 2 and 3, area of triangle ABC, ABQ, area of triangle ABQ divided by area of triangle BPQ, one more step I am taking, is equal to area of triangle ABQ divided by area of triangle BCQ. And then you have to write therefore AP upon PB is equal to AP upon QC. This is proved. Got or not seen? So you one time again. First proof it is. So easy it is, but complications are here. We are confusing here only. Again see, according to figure we have written Q1. What you have to prove? After that, AP upon PB is equal to AP upon QC. So that result we have to bring by constructing PC and BQ. You have to join. You will get first, second, and third. Three triangles you will get. First divided by second, and first divided by third. You will get two results. How getting C? In triangle APQ and triangle BPQ, same height. So their ratios proportional to their bases we have shown. Now this triangle divided by this triangle, triangle APQ divided by triangle PCQ is equal to AK upon QC because triangles have the same height, so proportional to their bases. This is the we got. Now left side is equal to left side, you have to show numerator is same but denominator is different. So denominator we have to show equal. Area of triangle BPQ is equal to area of triangle PCQ you have to show. So area of triangle BPQ is here and area of triangle PCQ is here. So these two triangles are situated between two parallel lines having same base. So their area is unity. So therefore area is equal to areas are same. So area of triangle BPQ is equal to area of triangle PCQ. Both areas are same. So substitute area of triangle BPQ's value here PCQ. Then APQ upon PCQ is equal to APQ upon PCQ. Both are equal. So I have written left side is equal to left side. Area of triangle APQ divided by area of triangle BPQ is equal to area of triangle APQ divided by area of triangle PCQ. Why? Because both areas are equal. These denominators are equal. So numerator is always equal. So whole ratio is equal. So whole ratio equal means what? Left side is equal to left side equal. So right side is equal to right side. This is the proof of this theorem. This is proof. This all you have to write, and these all steps are necessary. This is for 3 marks in board exam. What you have to write? First write statement. According to statement, the part B is given part. According to that part, draw figure, name it properly. According to that part, what you have to prove, that write in mathematical form. You have to give proof. Suppose necessity of any construction, then change in that figure, do construction, what you did that construction, that write it properly, what you did, that draw, join, what you have constructed, that write properly, then start to write proof with reason. A process of establishing logical reasons by using basic theorems, properties, axioms, it is called proof. This is the definition of proof. Now, in triangle APP and PPQ, we have shown this ratio, same height. Here also triangles of equal heights, so shown proportional to their bases. And from 1 and 2, we have to get this result third. And from 1 to 3, we will get this result, and afterwards this. If you try to understand this statement properly, if and then, if means given part and then means prove part. And if you try to understand statement and according to that statement, constructing figure and mathematical statement, how to prove, and little knowledge, basic knowledge, properties of triangles, property number 1, 2, 3, 4, and some another basic knowledge before we studied in standard 8, 9, 7, that we use, then you can get this. And after practicing, where you do not understand, that ask difficulties after this session. One session we have to keep for difficulties. So, write this properly, prove with reason. This is the writing way. So, any queries, then contact on WhatsApp. Thank you. Keep watching. Keep learning.